Assalamualaikum, saya Dai Muda Yadim Aiman, tetamu ke-10 Fake Shabab. Jangan lupa dengarkan di IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum, welcome back everyone. You are now listening to IIUM FM. So, I have a special thanks today. So, do you know that this Sunday we will be having Lights of Ramadan? It is actually a volunteering program of sharing meal, sharing care, collaboration with Warung Makan Sahabat, Yayasan Amal Malaysia. So to know more about this, don't forget to check out IIUM social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, to check out more about this. Okay, so now I would like to invite our special guest, who is the program manager of Lights of Ramadan, Sister Aleeya. Assalamualaikum, Sister Aleeya. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, thank you so much. Okay.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for DJ Nurin for interviewing me, and also IMFM. Yes.
Thank you, Sister Aleeya, for coming, willing to do a special interview with us today.
It's my pleasure, actually.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so it's very exciting to know more about this program. So I hope you can capture our interest. Okay, so to begin with, could you share the main objective of the program?
Okay, so the Lights of Ramadan, sharing care is actually I think it's the second time lah of our volunteering program under IUMFM. So the reason why we held these programs is because that, as like in mentioned lah already in our tajuk, which is sharing meal, sharing care, which is we want to share the meals to our maybe brothers and sisters who are maybe struggles, who are maybe in need for a proper foods, because as we know that we even in our rezeki, we want to share lah the rezeki to them also lah through the meals. And we know that yes, in our rezeki is not only for us but also for others. So that's why we want to cultivate lah this understanding, and also I think this culture lah of sharing what we have to our maybe brothers and sisters, Muslims or non-Muslims, to have a same rezeki with us, maybe even the true to even us. I think the small portions of the singles meals, that very delicious meals, because we don't know that even a meals maybe can change their life, ataupun change of their perspectives. Maybe we don't know even though that. So that's why I'm a family wants to have another volunteer programs under IMFM by sharing lah the meals to the brother and sister. And also at the same time, for our listeners out there, our program is participates among IMFM crews, right? So we want to, at the same time, we want to cultivate lah a sense of responsibility as a Muslims by sharing together share rezeki ataupun help each other. Helping each other, because maybe through our interactions with the people, especially at the Warung Makan Sahabat, usually most of them are warga asnaf at Chowkit. So maybe through the interactions with them, maybe we can get simply empathy feelings lah. We try to understand them more about their struggles, or maybe we can reflect ourselves lah. Do we already gratitude with all the things that we have, or maybe we have, like, we know that we have too much in our life. So is there any ways that we can help them through more to maybe to give them joiners, ataupun we want to help them to not give up lah in their life. So that's why I think it is some of the main objective of our programs like of Ramadan. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Aleeya. But it is actually really beautiful to listen to all the objectives, because not only we learn one or two good deeds, but in many perspectives, like you mentioned, empathy, responsibility, you know, even a silaturahim among the Muslims, right? So we will take a rest a little bit. Okay, so I hope you guys can stay tuned. Okay, so within this time we will listen to Capsule Speak Gentle to Parents. So I hope you can stay tuned only on RIUM your campus radio.
You know that heavy feeling you get in your chest after you have been rude to your parents? It usually happens when you are stressed or tired. We yell at them, and then later, in the quiet of our room, we wish that we could take those words back. I think sometimes we overcomplicate respect. You know, respect does not have to be big actions. It can actually start with small things, like controlling our tone when we speak to our parents. It is about remembering that even when we are exhausted or when we totally disagree with them, we do not have the right to hurt them with our words. Parents are such a huge blessing from Allah. But like any other blessing, they are not permanent. It is scary to think about that, right? But that is the reality. One day, we will not hear their reminders or their advice anymore. They did their very best with what they had to raise us. They sacrificed their time and their own dreams so that we could chase ours. So, here is a challenge for us. The next time you feel frustration rising, take a pause, just for a moment. Take a deep breath before you raise your voice to them. Remember that these are the hands that carried you when you were helpless. And there is a beautiful reminder in Surah Al-Isra, verse 23. Allah commands us not even to say to our parents, which is the smallest expression of annoyance. Instead, He commands us to be gentle when we speak to our parents. So, let's look at respect differently today. Respect should not just be a good behavior, but it should be an act of worship. Let's make sure that we honor our parents while we still have the chance.
3 tips to stay healthy as per Islamic teachings. First and foremost, you have to stay active. Islam says that a stronger believer in health and in mind is more dearest to Allah, especially when one has total control over their body. Second, you have to allow yourself a good night's sleep. Prophet Muhammad SAW never deprived himself of a good night's sleep, nor did he ever oversleep. Last but not least, there is a cure in Salah. Let's not forget about the heart, one of the most vital organs in our body. The movements during Salah are an excellent source of exercise for the heart as they keep the blood flowing. This is Sarah from IIUM your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum, IIUM listeners. I am Amin Idris.
And I am Hafizul Faiz.
We are both alumni of IIUM.
Keep listening to IIUM.FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to IIUM FM. Thank you for still tuning in to our special interview. So, as you know, we are having a special interview with Sister Aleeya, which is the program manager of Lights of Ramadan. And for the new listeners who just come, actually IIUM FM will conduct a program on this Sunday, which is the name of the program is Lights of Ramadan, with collaboration of Warung Makan Sahabat at Chowkit, Kuala Lumpur. So we will continue our interview sessions with Sister Aleeya with the second questions. Okay, so Sister Aleeya, how did the collaboration between IIUM FM and Warung Makan Sahabat begin?
Okay, so thank you so much, DJ Nurin, for the questions. So actually, yes, we started first lah with how the IUMFM want to conduct a volunteer program. So actually, we would like to have a volunteer program that during the Ramadan months, as we know lah, Ramadan is the holy month, the right macam mana, the right time lah for us to sharing what we have to others, or maybe we want to do a good deeds together. So that's the time lah yang very during that time is I think a very like the nice time lah for us to do a volunteer program with Warung Makan Sahabat. So the reason how we started to approach the Warung Makan Sahabat is actually we know that there's a lot of soup kitchen or in the area of the Kuala Lumpur. But the reason why we want to collab with the Warung Makan Sahabat is because of how they are active in sharing the meals, the warga Asnaf Coket. At the same time, at the same time, they are very they are focused also on the dakwah itself, because there's a lot of soup kitchen. But why we are choose the Warung Makan Sahabat is because as like our objective lah, we want at the same time we want to cultivate the responsibility among our IMFM student crews. At the same time, we want to share awareness lah to our audience, our followers, IMFM followers about the importance of the sharing meals ataupun sharing what we have to our people who are maybe in need. So that's why at the same time we want to IMFM also lah sharing some of the reminder ataupun we want to give a dakwah lah to Islam also. So that's why I think between the goals between IMFM and also Warung Makan Sahabat is already there, is already in a line together. So that's why we are choose Warung Makan Sahabat is as our collaborators. And also for our listeners out there for new informations, actually Warung Makan Sahabat Yayasan Amal Malaysia is actually looking forward on any societies or any I think company who wants to collaborate them to together lah to prepare the foods ataupun distribute the foods lah, because with the amounts, a lot of amounts of the tenaga kerja tu, it can help them, ease them lah to prepare and also sharing the meals together with the warga Asnaf Showcase. So actually maybe there is some of that for you guys who are interested to collaborate also with the Warung Makan Sahabat. You can actually check out on their social media, yes, Amal Malaysia, and also can email them in their emails because there's a lot of opportunity that you can collaborate with them together with Warung Makan Sahabat. Yes.
Okay, that's actually for me that is also actually important for you to look at the others' perspective. It's just not just giving or sharing meal, but also like you mentioned, we are looking at the perspective of da'wah. Okay, so it's really important, especially for us as a Muslim in this beautiful month of Ramadan. Okay, so Sister Aleeya, why you choose Warung Makan Sahabat as
a part of
the collaboration rather than any other soup kitchen?
So actually it's the same lah as before, but at the same time Yayasan Amal Malaysia Warung Makan Sahabat is one of the NGO who are allowed to distribute the foods to warga Asnaf Coket by is allowed by Dewan DBKL lah, Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. So and also they are active, very active, even though outside of the Ramadan also they are giving the foods and also food distributions, not only for the Muslims but also non-Muslims also. And also as I mentioned before, Warung Makan Sahabat is focus more on the dakwah, on how to convey about the Islam lah, not only and also they are together. They also have some activities together that can bond together within the Muslims, such as having a tazkirah together. Even though they also salat berjemaah together at the Warung Makan Sahabat with those who are Muslims. And also actually Warung Makan Sahabat is not only lah they want to remind each other Muslims about what is maybe about the Syariah Islam ke ataupun about nikah, but also they want to convey the beautiful of Islam not only to non-Muslims also. So I think that could be lah the one why we are choosing the Warung Makan Sahabat as a part of us in Lights of Ramadan sharing care program. Yes.
It's really good lah to know that they also disperse the food to the non-Muslim also as part of the da'wah to maybe to add more Muslim ummah. And could you like briefly walk us through what will happen during the program?
Okay, so our program will be started from 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. So basically we will start together lah our UMFM crews who are participants. We will going to the Cokit Warung Makan Sahabat punya kedai at the 2 p.m. And also starting for that we start to prepare the foods such as prepare the foods, and also after we prepare the foods we will solat jamaah together asar, and maybe we having a ceremony lah together between the Warung Makan Sahabat punya representative and also IMFM representative, and after that we will started to distribute the foods to warga Asnaf Cokit around them, and also we will having some interactions with them, and also maybe we can try to get some insights from Ustaz Azman, or who are the administrators lah, one of the person in charge lah in the Warung Makan Sahabat, and also Mak Wan. I think Mak Wan is very famous among the Warung Makan Sahabat. If you go check out on their social media, Mak Wan is very like important figure lah in Warung Makan Sahabat, and also she like to share about her journey throughout giving the food to the warga Asnaf Cokit. So maybe we can try to get more insight from her through our program, and also after that we will iftar together with all warga Asnaf Cokit, and also with the Warung Makan Sahabat punya crews, and also after that we will having a Maghrib and also Isya Tarawih together. InsyaAllah the Imam, we try to get the Imam will be among IUMFM crew, so we will looking forward on that. So I hope that our program throughout our program, the flow of program, I hope that is very having a good flow lah, even though right now we are fasting, right? We are fasting, tired, feel hungry. But I hope throughout the program, maybe by sharing the meals, cook together to give out the food to those who are maybe in needs, maybe can delight ourselves in not only through our maybe from our physical needs, but also maybe from our spiritual needs.
I think from the way you describe the flow of the program, I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be, it might be tiring, but
yes,
you will gain much even in just one day. And just from that, we can know that even though it's a long day, but you can gain insight like making a new friends with the Warung Sahabat, making new networks. Okay. So we will take a few minutes rest, and we will listen to Marhaban Ramadan. So stay tuned only on IUM FM,
your campus radio.
Have you ever said I am on the way when you were actually still at home? Yeah, most of us have done that. It seems harmless, right? But really, honesty is about the small things, not just the big, serious moments. Just the small, everyday honesty we practice without even thinking. Being truthful isn't just for big problems. It is about being real in everything we do. Our words, our actions, our heart. Being honest means saying what we really mean, doing what we promise to do, and admitting when when we make a mistake. As a student, think about those times you have missed a morning class because you overslept. When the lecturer asks where you were, it is much easier to make up an excuse like, I wasn't feeling well, or the traffic was terrible, instead of just telling the truth that you stayed up too late and could not get out of bed. Sometimes, it feels easier to make an excuse than to tell the truth. We say we are busy when we just forget. We say it is okay when it's actually not. Honesty builds trust. When people know we are honest, they feel safe with us. They trust our words. They respect us more. Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verse 119, O you who believe, be mindful of Allah and always tell the truth. Life feels a lot better when we stop pretending. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to be truthful. So today, let's try something simple. If we are late, say we are late. If we don't know something, say we don't know. If we make a mistake, admit it. Because honesty isn't about looking good to other people. It is about being right with ourselves and with Allah. And maybe that small bit of honesty can make a big difference in our life. You're listening to AIUM FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our special interview with the Program Manager of Lights of Ramadan, Sister Aleeya. So we will continue with our third sessions. It is actually the last section of our special interview, so I hope you can stay tuned till the end. Okay, so Sister Aleeya, in your view, how does this program reflect the true spirit of Ramadan?
Okay, so as I mentioned before in the last sessions, the reason why we held this program now is because we want to get the groups lah, the gist of the Ramadan itself, the holy months of the Ramadan, because yes, Ramadan is only 1 month per year, so we will not miss out on the blessings of the Ramadan. And also, when we reflect back on Ramadan, it's related with our fasting, which is we fast. The word of the fast, we know that we menahan diri lah from any kinds of menahan diri pada makanan lust, not only for foods but also the lust about anything that not wrong behavior lah. So that's why so through the through our program, it can reflect lah on our fasting, and also on our sense of our responsibility lah as a Muslim to helping each other, and also we can cultivate lah the empathy by putting their shoes in our shoes, to feel that how what we will happen to us, or what we will feel if we are in the same state as like them. Do we feeling grateful, or maybe we are salahkan something else, so we don't know. So that's why when we are having this program, by interacting with those who are in need, maybe through their insights, we can reflect lah to ourselves that am I already grateful enough what we having right now. So that's why I think this program can reflect back on ourselves, and also we can improve ourselves through our can motivate us lah to do more good deeds throughout the Ramadan. And also we want to celebrate together lah the holy months of the Ramadan, not only from IMFM crews but also with the community. Yes.
Okay, that's actually really I would say that it's really insightful. After this, maybe when we go to the bazaar, instead of thinking what I want to eat today, but maybe it will like reflect on us, or what actually they would eat in this iftar. Okay, are they having a proper meal? In this beautiful Ramadan, beautiful month of Ramadan, there's a lot of things that we can learn. Okay, so Sister Aleeya, why do you think it is important to support and help those in need around the city, and how can this program contribute to that effort?
Okay, so let me share to you guys. I think a stories lah that I came across with the Ustaz Azman. So actually we have the meeting now with Ustaz Azman, who are also one of the Warung Makan Sahabat crews. So he shared to us that actually those who are maybe in need around the city is not only who are not only those who are maybe already asnaf since birth, since maybe from their families, but maybe there's some of them, maybe they are in I think the lowest stage is because of the losing their jobs. Maybe they have some issues on their financials, because we don't know about our future, right? So maybe there's some of moments that maybe they need a help from us, even though actually in the beginning they are same like us, tapi we don't know that maybe it can flip to the reality.
360
yeah. So we don't know, even though our future, right? So when we so I think it's very important for us to bring this awareness that everyone actually can fall in this stage. So that's why through our programs, maybe through our we prepare the foods or sharing the meals, we can give some hope to them to moving forwards, to continue their daily life. Because yes, when we are falls into a deepest, lowest level that we could not get the help from others, we maybe of course we are feeling hopeless, but we feel helpless, don't know to do what. We maybe there's some of us, maybe we can feel that there's no point to continue their daily life because there's we cannot change them. So maybe through our simplest actions, that giving a meal to them, maybe we can give some hopes to them that it's okay, that there's a lot of people out there, even though us can help them. There's some of people that supports them, that can maybe give some hope to continue their daily life and even improve their situations right now. So that's why that's why it is important to have that some of responsibilities of feelings and also empathy towards people who are maybe in need.
Just like you mentioned, we don't know what our future really is. It could be that us in that spot, so it will be it will always be a reminder for us when we are doing all those all program like this. Okay, so is there any exciting or meaningful that our listeners should look forward to during this initiative?
Okay, so of course, in every programs we will do a special contents that related with the program. So inshallah we will produce, we will share to you guys some interesting contents that from inside, from maybe from them, maybe can motivate us to become a more better persons, and also maybe can create some awareness about people, warga asnaf at the Choki, and so people who are maybe in need. And also for those who are maybe want to contribute to our program, you can actually donate some of your money to Yayasan Amal Malaysia account, which is you can transfer to their Maybank account 564294325904. and also put the reference IUMFM Prihatin Iftar. And also I forgot to mention about this. Actually, Warung Makan Sahabat is having their almost every day lah, they share the meals to the warga Asnaf Coket during the Ramadan. And also they are in one day they are target to give out 200 till 250 packs per day. So one pack is actually required 12 ringgit. So I'm sure that we know that yes, NGO, they don't have they still struggles to get the
money.
in the money that to supplies the foods, to buy the barang basah and also the foods and so on. So that's why they are looking forward on any donations from you guys. Even though you guys can donate 12 ringgit only for one pack. So I think that's the initiative. That's the point that we can actually, even though we could not go in there, but also actually we can help them through giving out the donations to the Yayasan Amal Malaysia account. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sister Aleeya. For someone who always keep following the updates of IUMFM in social media, throughout social media, I would say that they have a lot of fun content, so you can hope for it. And like Sister Aleeya mentioned, that they are welcoming the supporting money from all
our
the
listeners,
our friends. So even a small amount could help. Okay, it doesn't have to be like 50 right away. It don't have to be 20 right away. Okay, whatever amount that you got, you get at the moment, you can just share it with Warung Sahabat. Okay, so lastly, Sister Aleeya, what message would you like to share with our listeners about this program and how they can be part of it?
Okay, so again, I would like to invite all of our listeners out there who are maybe having some money, some time or some money to contribute to donate to Yayasan Amal Malaysia account number, even though 12 ringgit per pass. And also let's keep keep sharing our poster to your social media, spread the awareness about that we have to together lah, we have the responsibility to tolong our people, our brother and sister who are Muslims, who are maybe struggles right now. So maybe this program can bring some message to you guys. And also I would like to invite you guys that all of our, don't forget to share, like and also comments our contents that related to the lives of Ramadan, because inshallah our content will be beneficial not only for us but also to all of our Muslims out there. So keep follow up our social media content, and also don't forget to maybe give some donations to the Yayasan Amal Malaysia. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Sister Aleeya. So to our friends, to our listeners, you can see this is as one of opportunity to help others, because maybe some of you have been wondering how can I help others, or you have been searching. So this is the moment.
Yeah.
This is the time. Okay, so keep following the social media of IUMFM to keep updated. And Alhamdulillah, we have reached the end of our special live interview for today. Thank you for staying tuned till the end, and I hope you will keep listening to IUMFM,
Your campus radio.